From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Wednesday, February the 19th, 2020. A group of IDF soldiers came under fire this morning along Israel's border with Gaza. The IDF said snipers from the Islamic Palestinian Jihad terror group fired from Gaza at IDF troops inside Israel. Writing, our soldiers responded by targeting the sniper squad responsible for the attack. With the next round of Israeli national elections less than 2 weeks away, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu challenged Blue and White Party leader Benny Gantz to a debate. Gantz rejected the request, calling it an attempt to create a distraction from the Prime Minister's pending corruption trial scheduled for March the 17th. Netanyahu responded to that, saying Gantz was scared to debate him. Meanwhile, Gantz said today that anyone looking to join his coalition or government would have to commit to not supporting immunity for Netanyahu. Gantz said, "I'm announcing here that anyone who wants to be part of my government will sign a guidelines document that will include a commitment to oppose any such initiative." And the Times of Israel reported that the leaders of the Labor Gesher Meretz alliance, which is on the left, said they would condition joining a coalition under Gantz on restarting peace talks within 90 days to renew, they said, the partnership with the Arab community. A swastika and the words "White Power" were spray painted on a Jewish-owned business in Jackson, New Jersey. The Lakewood Scoop reports that a female suspect was captured on surveillance video. It is not clear if police are investigating the incident as a hate crime. Well, New York City launched a new ad campaign in response to the recent spate of anti-Semitic incidents in New York, which particularly targeted visibly identifiable Jews. The ads, which read, "Jewish New Yorkers belong here, anti-Semitism does not," were released by the city's Commission on Human Rights. Each ad features a photograph of a different Jewish New Yorker, including a Hasidic Jew. Deputy Commissioner Dana Sussman, who helped develop the campaign and is herself featured in it, said, "I think it's undisputed right now that Jewish communities, both those who are visibly Jewish and those who are not, are feeling particularly vulnerable and are looking for allies, for solidarity, for support. And we hope that this campaign addresses some of those concerns and that fear." A press release from the Commission said the citywide public education effort follows an increase in anti-Semitic harassment and discrimination, and that the diverse Jewish New Yorkers shown in the ads include those who have faced the brunt of anti-Semitic attacks, namely Hasidic and Orthodox Jewish people, saying the images and copy affirm Jewish New Yorkers as an essential part of the fabric of New York City and invite non-Jewish New Yorkers to stand against anti-Semitism and support their Jewish neighbors. Former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Olmert is asking for his name to be cleared. Olmert, who served 16 months in jail for moral turpitude, asked Israel's President Reuven Rivlin this week to expunge his criminal record. If Rivlin agrees, this would clear the path for Olmert to re-enter political life if he so chooses. Olmert was back in the public eye earlier this month when he joined Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas in New York City for a press conference against the newly released U.S. peace plan for Israel and the Palestinians. Well, more Israeli startups are working to try and help stop the spread of the coronavirus. The Jerusalem-based Argaman is in the midst of producing their reusable, washable, breathable, antiviral face masks called BioBlock, made from a first-of-its-kind bio-inhibited cotton. Founder and CEO Jeff Gabay explained that the mask not only blocks the virus, but kills the viruses going both to the wearer and away from the wearer in case the wearer is infected. The masks should be ready in about 2 months. And an Israeli device hopes to shorten the time that a sick patient would need to be on a respirator. Dr. Eliezer Be'eri, director of the Department of Respiratory Rehabilitation at the Aline Hospital in Jerusalem, helped develop the cough sync machine, which he said automatically clears secretions from the airways of patients who are being mechanically ventilated, such as, for example, he said, patients with acute viral pneumonia or patients with acute coronavirus infection. The hospital said the device is at the most weeks away from being used to help treat patients with coronavirus in China. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Wednesday, February the 19th. At 7 o'clock, it's From the Aleph Bet. At 7:40, former executive director of the Jewish Federation of Boston, Barry Shrage, talks about key issues dividing the Jewish community. At 8:30, Israeli artists celebrate Israel's cultural achievements. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with Scott Shea, who talks about his book, In Good Faith, Questioning Religion and Atheism. At 10:30, Israeli director Yaron Zilberman discusses his film Incitement, which tells of the assassination of Yitzhak Rabin. And coming up right after this newscast, it's Thinking Out Loud. And that's the JBS News Update for Wednesday, February the 19th, 2020. I'm Teisha Bader.